Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today we have two loads to run, Spencer, Iowa and Clive, Iowa. We almost do a tumble again, but we'll save that for later. Right now I'm working on some shocks. But go ahead and comment down below. Tuesdays and Thursdays I've been doing topics. So go ahead and comment down below a question or a topic you guys want to talk about. And we'll try to talk about something tomorrow. Stay tuned for some trucking. Good morning. We are in Spencer, Iowa this morning. We're already delivered. 7:30 in the morning right now. We got here at 6:40. About 6:40. It's a beautiful morning. Chilly. In the 50s. Feels good. Take a perusal. I'm just watching my tire wear, making sure I don't have anything weird going on, which I knew I do. I still need that alignment. I really don't think it's out that bad anymore. I think the different things that I've done recently have helped, but I've already done irreversible damage to the tires, so I'm going to get those tires replaced, and I'm going to get the alignment just to be sure. That is the plan. Pleased this went well. Hopefully we can get back to the yard at a good time. We should be able to. We got fuel last night when I picked up my trailer, so I don't need to stop for fuel. I am going to stop to get some food eventually, because I did leave my house. Well, it ended up being like 3:15 this morning, so I've been up for a while already. That is the plan, and I'll probably do that at Sparky's in Rockwell City, right off of 20 there. The fresh rebuild. Hopefully we can get a good second load here and make a killing. A killing, huh? It's probably not the way I should say it. Hopefully we can get a good second load and destroy our goal for the day. We are going to destroy our goal for the day. But the question is it going to be in one load or two? I'm hoping that he gives me one good one. I would appreciate something like a Fort Dodge. Run 100 miles. Oh, maybe we'll do Mason City again. That would work perfect. Mason City's 106 miles, so 106 on 191 is, well, you do the math. 297 loaded miles, which that's pretty good. It's almost 600 miles for the day. Payroll miles, we'll call them. Billable miles. We'll do more miles than that, but anyway. We're gonna hop on 71 this morning. Coming up 71, I got behind a very slow Monson truck. So pulling a reefer. I assumed he was gonna hop into Storm Lake and go to the Tyson plant, but that's not what happened. He acted like he was going to. So let's just explain what happened. I got off of Highway 20 at 71 this morning, right at the way station, because it's not going to be open at, well, whatever time I got through there. I don't remember. 2 hours at this point, 2 hours ago. So 5:30. Got off there, and I stopped on the off ramp just for a few minutes there and took a break. Yeah, and then right as I was about to get back rolling, a monster truck pulled past me to the stop sign, and I pulled up behind him, and he probably sat 20 seconds at the stop sign. 10-15 of those, I was behind him, waiting for him. No turn signal on, nothing. And then he just randomly decides to go. He turned right, so he's going north on 71. And he speeds up very slowly, so I catch up to him quick, even though I'm loaded, and I think he was probably empty. And he was going like 50 and 55. He gets to the turnoff for Storm Lake, and he slows down, and he rolls past the first one, gets to the next one, slows down. It's like he's lost, honestly. So at this point he's going like 45 and a 55. Doesn't turn at that one. I don't know. And then proceeds to go the speed limit, which if he had just been doing the speed limit the whole time, I would have been fine with that. Like, I'm not going to give somebody a hard time for going the speed limit. It's a speed limit. But he's just being an idiot. I don't know if he was tired and didn't know where he was going, or if he was lost. He needed to turn, but he didn't know where to turn. I ended up following him all the way up here to Spencer, though, so I don't know where he was going. Maybe he was making his way up to the pork plants and Worthington. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing, but it was very annoying. And when we got to Sioux Rapids there, coming north, that hill that you climb out of there, you got a passing lane available to you. He got over, but at the bottom of the hill, when you come out of town, it ramps up to 45 and then ramps up to 55. Well, he stayed 35 past the 55 mile per hour sign. So now we're going uphill, and we got to start uphill at 35 miles per hour, and I'm loaded, and he's not. So then I couldn't pass him. So I don't know what was going on in our truck this morning, but whatever it was not all there. And maybe he was tired, maybe he was lost. Never been on that road before. I guess that's fine. It was just annoying. It was just annoying. I'm just letting you know it was annoying. It really didn't slow me down that much, and I'm good. I'm just, the random things you deal with on the road that in the moment really fire you up. I was not happy at that point, because he slowed me down at the bottom of the hill, and then I couldn't accelerate past him because I'm loaded. I got partway past him, and instead of just making him slow down, I slowed down, which is something that people don't do for me. But I decided I wasn't gonna. I don't know. I couldn't do that to somebody else. So we're gonna enjoy this trip now. Empty, 2 lanes. We got our stuff done efficiently this morning. It feels good. It feels good. I'm ready for a good day. I'm ready for a good week. I hope you guys are too. Hope you go into the week excited and ready to conquer. I always get excited when I get back in the truck. I do. It's nice to not have the sinking feeling when you're leaving the house, because you know you're going to be gone all week. I don't know.
Anyway, never mind. I'm excited to be running today. Start off really early in the morning and get back at a decent time and hang out with my family. I love it. It's great. It's great. Snowing, guys. I'm just kidding. It's bees wings. We're sending to construction zone and getting a bunch of, look at that, I just washed my truck, guys. This is gross. Hopefully they all fly off when I get going. It's making me allergic too. Keeping the windows up. Drying some wet corn, apparently. Alright, that's all I wanted to say. Enjoying it. Enjoying it. We're still on 10. Not here. I have not looked yet, but I know he's not because he's harvesting, most likely. You guys watching his videos, he talks about it. He is helping his daughter's best friend's dad. Huh? You know what I'm saying. You guys are watching his channel. During harvest, partially because of his back and partially because he wanted to. So that's sort of fun. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I actually might park because sort of want to close my eyes for a second, but this is a good place to do it. Good place for breakfast. We're gonna do both those things probably, and yeah, I'm probably gonna loop around right here and back in right over here on this side next to that abandoned reefer trailer. Well, I got some interesting news. So he sent me a load with about the right miles that I was hoping for. Remember last time I got a certain store, I said I would never go there again unless it was like the perfect scenario? I don't know if I said that or that second part or not. I don't remember. I was thinking it. Hopefully I don't look inconsistent to you, but if I do, oh well. We're going to Ottumwa, guys. Are you guys so excited? I'm so excited. This is like the only scenario in which I would go back. I already have 191 loaded miles. Ottumwa is 93, so that puts me at 284 loaded miles, which is perfect. So I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna pray that I don't regret it. It works out also because it's gonna take me through Grinnell, and going through Grinnell, I'm gonna be able to get Subway for lunch and fill up at Come and Go. So, yeah, This is like the only scenario in which I would do this. So I'm gonna do it. And y'all gonna come for the ride, and you're gonna watch me complain when I get there, right? That's what's probably gonna happen. Well, as you can see, we're not connected to our trailer. That's because that's no longer our trailer. That is. I'm gonna insert the pictures that I took up on the trailer, and you guys can comment down below what's wrong with the pictures. And I won't even say a word. You guys can just judge for yourselves. And I already sent the pictures in. So we're gonna go to Clive. It's less miles, obviously. It's 61 loaded miles. Or is it 63? I think it's 61. 61 loaded miles and 191, so that puts us at 252 loaded for the day, which is fine. It's fine. Like, I would rather just go ahead, go to Clive, get it over with, get home early, or maybe get my load for tomorrow, instead of going to get that trailer fixed and then going to Ottumwa. And I already know I'm going to be frustrated at Ottumwa. It's going to happen because they're slow, and I'm going to get back later than I want to. Not even gonna screw with it. Not even gonna screw with it. We're just gonna run this one. This one looks a lot better. A lot simpler. Things need tightened, but got trusses. These guys are going to be fine because they got the trusses on top, and because the trusses are taking some of the weight of the tie down, I can tighten those down more. We got rebar in the back over the spread axle, so that'll be just fine. Yeah, this is going to work out just fine. And I can get fuel in Altoona. Yeah, this is going to be great. This is going to be peachy. Yes, I need to hook up. Well, we're back on the big road. I guess I shouldn't call this the big road because this isn't actually an interstate highway. This is Highway 30 in Iowa. And we are officially headed to Clive. I rolled my window here. I had a conversation with the office there. And I'm glad I chose to not. I don't chew people out. I don't do that. And I know that some people have for the same reasons that I want to. But I chose to not. And I just sort of like asked questions. It goes a long way to be respectful. Anyway, I found out that the head dispatcher, that's not actually his title. He's the transportation manager. Transportation manager. He does have some people under him. He's a boss, we could call him. Is actually going to be going down to Ottumwa in November. Basically auditing their system. Because we've had so much troubles down there. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's about time. I hadn't told him yet that last time I was there, I was there for 2 hours and 50 minutes. And yeah, that was really encouraging to me. I felt good about that. I also voiced a couple other concerns about straps being twisted on the winches. I've told you guys about that before. And just send him a picture. And the guy who's in charge of the trailers, Russ is his name. He's in charge of the maintenance, maybe of the whole property, but I know he maintains all the trailers. He was standing there too, and he was in agreement that that's a problem. The other owner-operator brought up the fact that when it gets cold out, because we leave the straps on the winches all the time. That's their policy. That's Menard's policy. That wouldn't be my policy. That's their policy. When it comes back down to winter and everything gets wet and freezes, those twisted straps aren't going to go back on the winches. Like, they're not. We won't be able to get them back on because they'll be frozen. So it'll be a problem. At any rate, we're not going to let it get us down. In fact, it sort of brought us up because it feels good when you make the right choice and it actually pays off. You don't get mad at them, you just communicate. I'm not saying I did something amazing. I'm just saying I made a good choice. I don't always make great choices. In that moment, I made the right choice and did not choose somebody out. I just asked questions, and turns out that they were actually already working on it. So that was a blessing. We might have some change. It still cracks me up. How they could think that that load was strapped. It blows my mind. Anyway, we're gonna get off that soapbox now. We're headed down to Altoona first. We're gonna go to Quick Star. We're going to. I probably should just go ahead and fill up now, so I don't have to stop on the way back. Get topped off, get lunch. I need to grab some milk for home, and then get down to Clive. And we should be there early enough where it's not a zoo. That would be a blessing. All right, check it out. A little bit of a zoo in here today. We're in Quick Star in Altoona. You know, I don't even know what price I just paid for it. I just know this is basically never more that's the wrong way to say it. Basically always is the cheapest that I'll run into down here with my fuel card. So I just blindly filled up here. That one time last week I got Casey's. That was actually cheaper over there. But I wouldn't go over there anyway right now because it's out of my way. And would be a waste of my time. So. $3.17 is pump price. My guess is it's just under $3. I think I paid $3.04 in Marshalltown last night for it. I really wish I had 2 tanks, guys. That's on the list of things to do. It's not a priority, but I ain't gonna make this light, am I? Cross your fingers. Oh, I made it. I made it. Okay, Clive is our destination. It's still during the 12 o'clock hour. It might be about 1 o'clock right now. Which means we should be relatively clear. It shouldn't be as bad of a zoo as it will be when I leave. So that's good, right? Alright, I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Clive's almost done. So that's a blessing. We got right in. There was nobody in front of us. A little bit of a zoo getting in, mostly just in the parking lot. Sometimes it's hard to get through the parking lot because they have the turns. Turns aren't tight turns. There's just not room enough for swing, and also have somebody come in the other direction. So I need both lanes, and people just don't understand it. So they sit there and they wait for you, thinking they're being nice, but in all reality, they're just in the way. That's all right. It didn't take very long. I just had to sit there and wait for 10 seconds, stare at someone. It was fine. Like I said, we got right in. They started unloading us. You can hear the forklift in the background right now, probably. Trying to see if I can tell how many units are left. 5 or 6 units. The only problem that I had, well, it's not really a problem. I took a picture of one of them, and had 9 of the winches have twisted straps on them, twisted on the winch, like tightened down. I've showed you guys before. Like I said, I talked to the office about it, and so he told me to let him know when it happened, and I told him that, well, it happened 9 times. So, yeah, I sent a picture of one of them, and gave a thumbs up. So like I said, I'm here in Clive. The local delivery guy was getting loaded, and he was treating the forklift operator terribly. If he comes by, I'm gonna point him out because he was treating people terribly. Some people's children. I think the words that he said out of his mouth were, "Come on, man. We need to look like we know what we're doing." You know? Have I thought that before? Maybe. I didn't say it out loud. And he was talking to one of the other employees right there and telling him how dumb the other guy was also. I was just sort of in and out of the area. I probably should have said something on the spot, but I don't like confrontation. May not seem like it by what I talk about, but I don't in person actually confront people. Just let it stew up inside, you know, like a real man. I'm just kidding. Sorry, didn't want random people to think that I was just talking to myself in the truck. Anyway, I don't know what else I was going to say. Oh, comment down below. I try to talk about topics on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tomorrow is Tuesday. You'll get this video tonight. But I would like you to ask questions, and or give a topic idea that we could talk about tomorrow, and maybe I'll answer some of your comments on the video, or actually delve in deep to a topic. So yeah, comment down below, ask away, and yeah, let's get unloaded and get back to the house, see what we got for tomorrow. He might have left that Atumwa on me and is expecting me to do it tomorrow, so hopefully that's not the case. If he tries to send it to me, I will probably say something and say, hey, I would really rather not do that one. Chances are they won't actually fix it. So I definitely don't want to do that one tomorrow morning anyway, because that'll be a waste of time. Just a waste of time. But we will see. I'll let you know. We'll catch you in a bit. Well, I decided to go straight home. I doubt I'll regret it. I was thinking about going back to the yard, like I said, but he gave me back a Tumwa and said they were fixing it. So, yeah. I don't feel bad for not taking the trailer back. Not at all. Sorry, guys. I don't want to do a Tumwa, but whatever. They armed me with a weapon, confirming from the office, from the people in charge, that this truck takes priority. That's good to know. Unless it's another one of our guys, we take priority. And I haven't wanted to have that confrontation, but they told me to, so I guess if I have to, I have to. If there's another truck in front of me, that's what you're wondering. Anyway, I don't really like being a jerk. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully we're just the first one in. I am not going to rush tomorrow. I'm not going to leave really early. I'm going to leave early, but just not as early. Like this morning, I left at 3:15. I've told you guys. I think I'm going to get up at 4 tomorrow. Yeah, I know. That's still early, but not as early. I doubt I get to the yard before 5. Maybe. It'll probably be around 5. And we will see if they actually have fixed the trailer or not. If they haven't, then I'm just going to go back to sleep. And at 7 o'clock, tell them I'm taking something else. Not waiting around for them to fix it. We'll see. For now, we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt, but and have a game plan. I'm going to go home right now and I'm going to go mow. So I ain't going to show you that. This will be the end of the video. I thank you guys for watching today. Again, comment down below what we should talk about tomorrow. And whether that's a question you have for me or a topic we should discuss, comment that down below. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And we'll see you on the next one.